for this flower, I'm going to be using 3 different color poly burlaps. I am going to be doing the vein petal. So I'm using this chocolate brown, this plaid fall poly burlap, and this orange poly burlap. I have pre-made my petals using a little elastic band on the bottom, and I have heat sealed the mesh. I'm going to be using the small Unique in the Creek board, and I preloaded my board already, and I preloaded it closed, and I am using on row 1, I'm going to be using every other hole, and that's going to be brown. Row 2, I'm using every hole, and preloaded closed, and I'm going to be using the plaid. And row 3 and 4, I've preloaded all the regular holes on row 3, and on row 4, I've preloaded the holes, the regular holes, but I've also preloaded the shared holes. So on the back of your board, when you preload your zip ties, it looks like stitching. You will get a complete circle on the back of the board. Okay, so row 1, every other hole, I just started where the hanging holes were, and I started 1 over and then 1 over, and you skip every other one. You can, however, do every single one to make a fuller wreath if you wish. Row 2 is every hole, row 3, every hole, and again, row 4, every hole plus the sharing holes. Okay, let's get started. So row 1, I am doing brown. Now you can do this all one color. It looks really stunning. For this flower, I'm going to be using the 3 colors, and we're going to see how it looks when I'm done. Okay, so it goes really fast when you've preloaded or pre-made your petals. All you have to do is slip your petal tail into your zip tie, and your rubber band, if you've pre-made your rubber, your petals, you got about a fingertip width into the zip tie, and you're going to pull the zip tie nice and tight. Okay, and then we're going to go around and do that for each zip tie on row 1. Now we're going to snip off the tails of these zip ties. Okay, now we're on row 2. Row 2, I'm going to be using this really pretty plaid fall colored poly burlap. And again, I've pre-made my petals. And again, you're just going to slip them in just like you did to the brown ones. Again, snip off the zip tie tails. Okay, so for rows 3 and 4, I am going to be using the orange. Again, just slipping the zip tie tail into the zip tie, or the petal tail into the zip tie, and pull. Again, a fingertip.